I'm Ben. I'm hanging out with Gaz.
Hello.
And Mike.
Hello.
This is our sister show where we bring you the weekly word of the weird as we found on the World Wide Web this week. Is what it says on the tin, really. Here's some random shit we found.
Yep, pretty much.
Should we start with this one? Wells Fargo worker dies at her desk and isn't found until 4 days later.
Fucking hell.
Jesus.
That's a bit bad, isn't it?
Why was there no one there?
I think she was, but no one noticed.
Oh my god.
A woman working at a Wells Fargo branch in Arizona died while she was at work and was not found until 4 days later, according to police.
Please tell me it was over the weekend or something.
Well,
You know, she died on a Friday and wasn't found till a Monday, not died on a Monday and wasn't found till a Thursday.
I think it's the latter.
Oh god.
Denise Prudhomme, 60, arrived at the Tempe, Arizona bank at 7 a.m. on August 16th for her shift, but died at her desk on the 3rd floor of the building, and she wasn't found until August 20th when security at the building stumbled upon her body. Firefighters and police were called out to the building where the woman was declared dead at 4:55 p.m, police said. No foul play, but they are going to continue including interviews with other employees at the bank. Employees at the bank began to suspect something was off when they began to note a foul smell in the building,
God.
but believed it to be a plumbing issue. Prudhomme's cubicle was not near the 3rd floor's main aisle, which might explain why it took so long before she was discovered. Many of the bank employees work remotely, but the building does have round-the-clock security. One employee said they were sickened by the thought of their co-worker's body sitting for days in her cubicle. To hear she's been sitting at a desk like that would make me feel sick, the employee said, and nobody did anything. That's how she spent her last moments.
Working 9 to 5.
What a way to make a living. Dying at your desk.
Rotting in your cubicle. Oh Lord.
That's
I'm
what we
surprised
were
they didn't just save on a coffee and might as well chuck the whole thing in the skip.
Well, you just set the whole thing on fire.
Body included.
Give her a Viking burial right there in the office.
Oh Lord. To be fair, it's weird. My friend works for a bank. And she works from home 4 out of 5 days. But 1 day a week they insist that she goes to what they call a hub. Which is like an office block. You know, you have a card, security to get into and all that. And make her work from there. But she's the only one there some days. Like in this whole office block alone. So I can picture this happening.
Yeah, totally. Why can't people work from home now with these office staff? I mean, do they need to be in?
Well, not really, because the other 4 days a week she does a job. It's dealing with people over the phone. You just need Wi-Fi and a phone and a computer. Most of these people you talk to, I know this from living with it, they're literally in their pyjamas, sat up in bed, working from home. Which is fine. You can't tell on the phone, can you?
No.
Doing their job.
I wouldn't be. I'd be sat there in my fucking dressing gown,
Yeah.
balls hanging over the edge of the sofa.
Well,
It's an image I didn't want.
Oh, now you've got it. Now you've got it.
oh dear, this poor lady.
It is shocking, though, isn't it?
And you know, seconds after the body was removed, they just hosed it down, and the new junior employee came up the stairs and they said, "There you go."
I'd imagine they got a new chair.
No.
Because that would...
He sat on the juice of a rotten woman.
The juices would have seeped into that chair, and you don't want that.
Yeah, there's a funny
For
smell.
breeze, it'd be fine.
There's a funny smell in my cubicle. Do you want this job, son, or not?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not good, though. But this is how much you mean to your company.
the modern world. You mean nothing. You mean less than nothing.
Yeah, you do. It's shocking.
Oh, it's not really. Yeah.
I'm just a
It
number.
is. Yeah.
That's capitalism.
Yay. But I like to purchase all the shiny things.
I wrote that in one of my appraisals years ago when I worked at a certain company. I said, I know I'm just a number. And they were like, no, you're not a number. They called me at the office about it. What I used to do is that we used to have a
Come in number one, so I'm in bed.
every time I'd always
No, shuffles notes, what's his name? Carter.
I'd always write. I used to have a bet that I could always get called in the office over my appraisal comments.
Well, how much 14th century war history did you put into these?
Well, I was listening to a lot of it at the time. I've just recently bought to read on holiday Henry V by Shakespeare. I had to listen to a podcast about that.
Wow, good luck with that.
That'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's not that difficult.
No, I've read Shakespeare. I've performed Shakespeare, don't you know?
Have you?
Chap?
Who did you play?
I played, I hate to say it 'cause you sound like a prick, but it was Romeo and Juliet and I was Romeo.
Yeah.
I had to learn a lot of shit.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
I could never do that now. I was 18 at the time. Oh yes, I've read Macbeth. I like that one.
I like Macbeth.
And me. And I like the film as well. I could follow the story, that's why I like that one. I've watched some, maybe it's because they were amateur, but I've watched some plays where I'm like, I haven't got a fucking clue what's going on here.
No, I don't when I'm reading it.
You've got to watch. If you're going to watch Shakespeare, you've got to watch like proper actors do it. You know, you can bring it to life. I am going to probably watch the Henry V film. You'll know the line. Once more onto the breach, all that.
Yeah.
You know, giving the Frenchies a damn good thrashing.
I just loved it. Like, you know, I've been watching like Ninja Terminator, which is some weird Japanese mashup samurai shit film that came up American Japanese when I searched for Terminator. And you're watching Henry V.
Well, I'm trying to be more cultured.
I must be anti-culture.
You
I'm
know,
trying to destroy my brain.
I'm
with
trying to be-
shit.
I'm trying to be more well-read and cultured, and you know,
Well, good luck to you.
doing as I wilt.
Good for you. Good luck with Henry V.
I'll be fine.
Enjoy it.
It's not that long. It's not the book's only like not even an inch thick. I'll be fine.
That's alright.
Get that done in a day.
Fair enough.
Got 5 books to read in 7 days.
Good for you.
Well, let's go on
Expanding the mind.
next. Exactly.
Yeah, let's move on. Not depressing.
How's it depressing?
Not his holiday, the dead woman at the queue.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck you know, it's all about you.
yes, it is. You're absolutely right. It is all about me. You're totally right. In my mind, yes, it is. Because what's more important than me?
Well, you like this one, man?
Ooh.
Special Forces soldiers given exoskeleton harness and robotic trousers.
Robotic
But
trousers!
they see Wallace and Gromit.
I know what's wrong for him. Well, isn't this just day after tomorrow then?
In a way.
That's what it's going to end up,
Yeah.
isn't it? Those kind of exosuits.
Yep. The powered combat trousers have motors in the knees to help British Special Forces soldiers out on long-range patrols and avoid potentially damaging injuries.
I love how they call them powered combat trousers.
It's amazing.
They've been dubbed the power pants.
So in about 20 years, these will be available like to the public.
Yeah.
Hiking will be fun.
Actually, this is a massive concern in the forces.
Yeah, I want them fucking jetpack things at the. They go up on the
On the
hill
on Snowden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could be
You've seen 'em?
you'll be a fucked up old man soon. You'll be able to get to the bottom of the Wrekin and go gadget legs, and it'll just fucking march you up there, and you're just along for the ride.
Have a little
Thinking,
kip.
this is exercise, sort of. The joints are moving.
The worst thing about it is they'll make you work with them. So you just be, hips are gone, eh? Into the powered combat trousers you go. Knees are shot. It is actually a massive thing in the forces is knee injuries.
Yep.
Because you're on your, this sounds dodgy, you're on your knees a lot and you're doing hard running
Yeah.
and you have to
Carrying a lot of shit.
carrying a lot of shit. You have to jump down on, get onto the knee to fire. On people end up we never used to get issued knee pads when I was in. We used to have to basically sew foam into our trousers over the knees to give ourselves some padding.
Yeah. Well, look how cool they look.
They are pretty sweet,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Designed with a tiny lightweight electric motor at the knee, the aim is to boost a soldier's leg strength when going uphill, while also absorbing the impact when descending.
They'll be playing basketball in them soon.
Yeah.
Do you think that your average Special Forces soldier on a long range patrol is probably carrying £120 of kit on their back, plus rifle, plus webbing, ammunition, food, blah 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 blah? It's got to make things a lot better for them, isn't it?
Well, it only weighs 7 pounds, but it can make the wearer feel up to 30 pounds lighter.
Wow.
Fucking nice.
Yeah.
I bet you could do some sweet kung fu kicks.
I bet you can. I bet you can do. When Bruce Wayne gets that knee thing in Dark Knight. Was it not Dark Knight?
Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
Ex-Royal Marine Rob Johnstone said, "Imagine the benefit this would have had when we yomped across the Falklands." I love that word, yomp. Or more recently, both the SAS and SBS who spent days on the ground carrying huge weight on their backs in Afghanistan.
Only Marines yomp. The army tabs.
Oh, right, okay.
You see,
that.
if you're in the army, you're tabbing.
Oh, yomping's way better.
But the Marines yomp. The Marines are the only ones that yomp.
So what's yomping then?
Same thing as tabbing.
What's
Walking
that?
a long way with a heavy weight on your back.
Fair
They're
enough.
just different names. I never had to tab. I was in a tank. I was clever.
Well, a second system called the HULC, Human Universe Load Carrier, allows soldiers to carry weights up to 200 pounds with little effort and is designed to reduce the strain of carrying heavy equipment.
Yeah.
It works by transferring the load to the ground through the exoskeleton's titanium legs and uses onboard computer to sense and mimic the user's movements. That's another thing they're testing.
It is called the Hulk as well, as Gaz pointed out, which is fantastic.
Wow, yeah.
But it'll have AI in it soon and you won't have control over your own legs.
Yeah. That's an old style Bergen as well. He's got there. I got one of them at home. I nicked it when I left. They get small. It's fucking great for festivals.
Yeah, but
Well, this would be great for people with arthritis, things like that, wouldn't it?
yeah, it doesn't have
Yeah.
to be for killing people.
No.
Yeah.
It'd be great for karate tournaments.
Fucking would. Well, it'll be great for people with motor neurone disease as well.
Kicking
They'll
people's
have,
heads off.
They'll have to wear
Yeah.
helmets.
well, people like with motor neurone disease, they'll be able to walk again.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's awesome. Old people.
That's fantastic. Well, good. This is where technology should be going.
That was actually a positive story about robots.
Yeah. For once.
And finally, Baywatch star Jeremy Jackson says he used to sniff female co-stars' swimsuits. Let's just say, I've sniffed every pussy on Baywatch, he said.
I would have done the same thing.
You know what? I'm thinking about it. I'm weighing up the moral pros and cons.
Jeremy Jackson was revealed that he would sniff his female co-stars' dirty bathing suits while starring on Baywatch as a teenager. Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like 12, 14 at the time.
Oh, right, okay.
But I think that the whole sniffing thing is a very particular kind of kink, isn't it? And I'm not kink shaming him, because, you know, whatever gets you off at the end of the day.
He's just a filthy teenager who's like, oh my god, Pamela Anderson pussy, touch this bathing suit.
I'd have had that fucking thing on my face, don't mind sniffing it. I've just been lay there with the crotch over my face.
Totally wrapped in them like a mummy.
It was Pammy, and it was the other one, the brunette.
Yasmin Bleeth.
Yasmin Bleeth.
She was better in my opinion.
No one was bad though, were they?
No.
So, the hit 90s show followed a group of lifeguards dressed in the characteristic red bathing suits, starred Pamela Anderson, David Hasselhoff, Carmen Electra and Nicole Eggert.
He wasn't sniffing his jock straps.
25 years after the show and during a reunion after Baywatch Moment in the Sun, a docu-series about the programme, Jackson made the shocking admission to his fellow cast. Let's just say, I've sniffed every pussy on Baywatch, he said. Now 43, the actor played Hobie Buchanan on Baywatch, first joining the cast when he was 10 years old. As he opened up about experiencing puberty on the programme, he revealed he would break into his former castmates' trailers and grab their dirty bathing suits. Going through puberty on Baywatch was painful. I was too young to hook up with the chicks, but old enough to want to.
Actually, I'd imagine it was pretty
It was
fucking painful.
awful.
It must have been a living nightmare for him, in all fairness.
Such a living nightmare. Oh, fucking hell. How did he ever cope?
Because you're there,
The living nightmare's a fucking dream come true.
I know, but your hormones are raging, you're too young to fuck them.
Cut, he's erect again.
Yeah, exactly.
You're sniffing her pants and wanking over them.
Well, we're not saying that he wanked over them, but he probably did.
Of course he did, he was a teenager. He's a male. Opening up about his favourite one was Nicole. She was the big one for sure, he said. He continued, we had a very intimate moment, her and I, that she never knew about.
Oh God, you don't think he jizzed
awful.
in a swimsuit?
Eggert, who played Summer Quinn, appeared to take the confession well, responding, I knew Jeremy very well. This surprises me not at all. He
Was
was
she
a little.
speaking like Yoda?
He was. I don't know. Surprise me not. This does. If there's one thing I knew about Jeremy, he was a dirty little bastard. No, she says, there's nothing Jeremy could say that would freak me out. I'm not even mad at a 14-year-old Jeremy. I mean, puberty on a show like that. I love grown-up Jeremy for being honest about 14-year-old Jeremy. You know what I mean. Jackson left the show when he was 18 and admitted that a struggle with drugs was the reason behind his departure. Who would have seen that fucking coming? That was a crazy time. I was in full-blown fuck-it mode. That drug had a hold of me and I was just spiralling down for show. I don't know if he talks that.
No idea.
He appeared for a brief stint on Celebrity Big Brother. Again, who saw that coming? He was removed following an incident with fellow housemate Chloe Goodman.
Was he sniffing her swimsuit as well?
After drinking a mixture of rum and vodka, the actor was sick in the bathroom where he was helped by Goodman. The glamour model was suddenly heard to say, "That's not okay, I'm leaving now," before leaving the room in tears. Goodman said, "He went to my dressing gown top and put my boobs out." Jackson at first defended himself, telling the housemates he didn't know she had nothing on underneath the robe. "I made a mistake, and now I'm in boiling water for it," Jackson said. But I don't think the admitting to sniffing fucking... I don't think it... Oh, God, he needs a new manager.
Yeah, it's not helping things, is it?
I can't see him launching a comeback career.
Oh, he's fucked.
Yeah.
He'll be back on the drugs. Probably already is as we speak.
Possibly. Well, I mean, I don't blame 14-year-old Jeremy for doing that.
No, I mean, 14-year-old Jeremy... I'd have done the same.
Yeah.
We all would have.
Yeah. Breaking into the trailers
No.
is maybe a bit...
Step too far.
Yeah. Well, once you're in there, you may as well take a credit card.
You know, I think it speaks to his moral integrity. He didn't take the credit cards.
No, he's strictly perverse.
Strictly for the perverted. And I can admire that.
Fair play.
No.
That'll be
That's
the
it
news
then.
this week.
That's the news this week. I've been Ben. Thanks for listening. Follow us on Facebook at Cutting to the Ball and the Post-Truth Apocalypse. YouTube is Apocalypse Ball. And SoundCloud, Spotify and all your other podcasting platforms is Cutting to the Ball and the PTA. Do as thou wilt, but remember, there is the law.
I've been Mike. Thanks for listening. Peace out. May the force be with you.
I've been Gaz. Free Biff Tannen. Goodbye.